What's this?
God is great.
God is good. Let us thank Him for our food. Bow our heads. We are fed. Thank you, Lord, our daily bread. Amen. So you said you did the mile in 7 minutes and 50 seconds?
55.
That's slower, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
You gotta push it. You don't want to have nothing left in the tank when you're done. Give it all you got.
That is not how he would be doing that if the
I remember when
cameras
you
weren't
brought
here.
home your first pocket constitution and said, what form of government do we have in the United States of America? So we have a constitutional democracy. Do you know what form of government we really have?
Here we go again.
We have a constitutional republic. Power comes from the people in the United States of America. And it's the voice of the people, it's the will of the people. Our position is the people need to take point. Take a good look at the face of the militia and the 3% movement.
3%ers!
These are patriots that are not going to have their rights infringed upon, and our way of life will be preserved and maintained. So help us God. Guns up!
I don't want nobody taking my gun rights away from me. I don't want nobody taking my freedom of speech from me. You know, so I'll die for that. Hell yeah.
$10,000 members of the 3%ers. The 3% are derived from the belief that only 3% of colonists took up arms against the British during the American Revolution. The 3%er security force believe they must uphold this legacy and defend their constitutional right against perceived enemies, both domestic and abroad.
This is where the administrative part of the operation takes place. So I put on my sidearm when I leave to go to work each morning, and I keep it on my side until I get home at night. Yeah, so I am definitely pro-constitutional carry and pro-Second Amendment, and nothing in the world is going to change that. So I am General Holy War of Georgia Security Force 3%. There are several different chapters throughout the country. The media will paint militia groups as anti-government. And it's not anti-government, it's anti-tyrannical government. I mean, initially I'd say, fuck yeah, I'm all alt-right. I mean, alt-right to me would be a conservative, maybe a white or black Christian conservative that has strong convictions about upholding and defending the Constitution from all enemies, foreign and domestic. And if there's one thing that we can't have in the United States of America, it's a disarmed populace. I gotta be prepared to move quick if I get some information that says there's a martial law, there's a nuclear attack, there's a chemical or biological situation. I'm getting prepared for anything short of a nuclear bomb landing on my forehead and killing me. I want to survive it. And if it's done by a hostile force, I'm gonna kill as many bastards as I can before they get me.
God damn.
And move on
This
without
is
remorse.
scary as shit. Because I kind of agree with him, but it's like, I'm not sure what the underlying rhetoric is, right? Like, it's like, okay, sure, defend people, Second Amendment, yeah, I'm all down with that. But it's like, yeah, they coming for you. And it's like, who's coming for us? If I start hearing about replacement shit, then then I know where they stand. Once a month, Chris and his group get together for field training exercises. FTXs.
Most people look at militiamen and 3%ers as being uneducated, southern redneck types. You know, it's quite offensive, really. I mean, we're talking about a group of people who come from all walks of life. They're professionals, they're teachers, businessmen, they're engineers, electricians.
Oh, shit.
Where's Chris at this morning?
We gotta get you out, bruh. Quickly, come on. Where they not looking? Do they have your family kidnapped? Where we going, brother? How am I gonna get you out?
So if we want to go ahead and start some breakfast, go help yourself. You're welcome.
Cosplay military.
Eggs and bacon over there, sir. Go help.
Did you see? Like, this kills your whole movement. He doesn't even take it seriously. This motherfucker is sleeping fat as hell with a pistol on his stomach. Please tell me you're streaming later today, BFF. I'm probably going to be asleep, but I'll be hosting you. Look at him.
We want to go ahead and start some breakfast. Go help yourself.
That bacon did nothing wrong,
You're
though.
welcome.
You better cook that bacon
Eggs
right.
and bacon over there, sir. Eggs and bacon over there, sir, ready, so.
Waiting on everybody to get up and get rolling out of bed, which most everybody is already. Some of us have had breakfast, and we're
It's like 11:30. It's definitely like 12:15, bro.
preparing for the day. We'll start the training just shortly. As soon as a blood agent gets out of the rack, we'll go from there.
It's like 1:15.
We went into quick cooking mode. Is General up yet, or?
I'm gonna just keep increasing the time until you guys
I
tell me
haven't
what
seen
time
him
it
yet
is.
this morning, so.
It's fucking 3:45. What are you guys doing?
The 3% movement has been around for quite a number of years, but I took a personal interest in the 3% movement following the election of Barack Hussein Obama. And after witnessing different things taking place in government, after witnessing and learning about things taking place across the planet, that caused me concern.
Well, when I saw that black man become president, I just thought, God damn, I need to get me and my white and a few black hombres to get together and defend us from all the rest of the black hombres, if you know what I'm saying.
For my individual safety, so I began looking out to other people to help me and to help each other build a network to provide mutual assistance if that should ever be needed.
We got new scopes on our rifles. We can't wait to try out. Yeah, see how they work.
I realized about a year ago that I was not prepared. And I did not feel safe
Nice.
when I was out and about in my own hometown with my 12-year-old.
Why didn't
So
you feel
I began
safe?
the journey to
Okay, what made you feel safe specifically? Was it a particular people? What color were those people? Was it the same color as the guy with the beard and the glasses walking around? Does he not make you feel safe either? Oh, now he's a good one. We love him. Oh, he's a good one. He over there, he's nice. He teaches us how to cook fried chicken. It's like, okay.
get my concealed weapons permit, have my husband teach me about firearm safety. And once I got that legal.
What if the black dude comes out as her husband and I'm just like owned? She just owned me right there.
Then I looked
Who's
for
your
a
husband?
group of like minds, and we're sticking together.
Which
and,
one is
you
your
know,
husband?
We're defensive. I mean, that is our first posture. We are not here to start anything, but we are here to defend and protect our families first, my loved ones, anybody that you see wearing a uniform, and their family, the dogs that we bring. That is why I'm here.
So the 3% movement, it's a prevailing belief that has root and foundation in the Revolutionary War, and the belief that a small group of motivated people and Minutemen, patriots, can defend themselves from tyranny. Yes, sir, I consider myself a Christian. I believe that most of the people in Georgia Security Force 3% would identify as Christian. Our laws were based on Judeo-Christian beliefs. The Bible tells us that there's a fight for good and evil right here on planet Earth.
I wonder if he knows what the Judeo and Judeo-Christian means. I'll give you a hint. It's Jewish. Don't tell him. Don't tell him it's Jewish. Well, we ain't Judeo-Christian no more. We just Christian. It's like, all right. God damn it. Cletus found out.
And my views on the religious beliefs of Christians in comparison to Islam, I think that their belief systems are in stark contradiction. In Christianity, I don't think I've never heard of a situation where people are commanded to convert non-Christians at knife point or gun point. But I think Islam is...
Have you not heard of the Crusades? That's just off the top of my fucking heads. Christians are the most fucking, if you don't convert, we're gonna kill you all type of people that there are. Okay? So I don't want to hear any kind of bullshit about Muslims are the one that's... Have you ever heard of the fucking Crusades? Let's get started with that. Anyway, I just...
terroristic in nature, and it's good and evil, and that's what it basically comes down to, is good and evil. The Southern Poverty Law Center, they put us on their hate map, which is...
Of course, SPLC. You gotta love it. Anytime these assholes want to try to demonize the left, they go to the SPLC. They are really the nerve center of evil in America. It's like, get the fuck out of here, dude. The Southern Poverty Law Center. It's like, it's literally, just by the name alone, it sounds like where poor people go to get fucking legal help. You know, and I guess while they're getting legal help, they're going to warn your ass about the 3%ers, the Proud Boys, all the other racist bullshit that are out there with hard dicks ready to penetrate tight asses.
Total bullshit. But if you bring up an argument that they don't like, you're just a racist, and it's...
That is very true. People on the left do not like to argue with people on the right. Like, there used to be a time when you could legitimately have conversations, have arguments, have debates with other people, right? And then people would either listen to your point and then listen to somebody else's point, and your point would be better, and then they would fucking, who's ever had the better argument, right? But like, I think people on the left are really afraid of either the charisma and the eloquence of the people on the right, or the general idiocy, right? The lack of intelligence of the audience that's listening, right? So a lot of the times you get a lot of liberals. A lot of the times you get a lot of liberals that will start going off about you get a lot of liberals going off about, people, right? He's racist, he's dumb, don't listen to him, cancel him, right? When in actuality, you want to argue those points, right? Like, you say black people shouldn't be in America. Why do you think that? Listen to them, explain your point, right? And then, if they're having an argument in bad faith, which a lot of the times they are, that will pretty much be exposed through the debate, right? But I think that really started in college, right? You get all these college students that instead of wanting to engage in hard conversations, just kind of like crush everything and just throw it away, right? Like, no, cancel them, kick them out. We don't want to have these hard conversations. When I think college is exactly the place to have that, right? Like, let's say you get into a debate with a racist fucking Nazi and you're a college student. All right, let's say you get fucking owned in that debate. He fucking makes everybody, like, he's owning you, right? It's not like everybody around you is going to be racist, but he's making you look like an idiot, but he's also making you think, right? You're like, fuck, I didn't have any response when he said this or when he said that. Let me now go find some research, and when the next asshole brings those same points up, you've encountered these talking points before, and you can then fucking, combat those things, right? So basically, 1,000 words to say this, okay? Like, I think discourse between people is a good thing, right? I think having conversations, I think fucking having arguments, having debates, that's a good thing. But the people on the left, you know, the whose side I'm extensively on, right? They don't want to have those conversations. They're afraid of those conversations, and a lot of the time, that just leaves right-wing assholes there to have the conversations. So when you only have one voice talking and the other voice trying to silence them, you know, that's sort of not a good thing. That puts you in a position where you don't want to be in, right? You don't want to be people silencing anybody, because then you become the fascist that you try to stop. Now I'm rambling. That was an herbal ramble.
Freaking nonsensical.
I can get you out, brother. Listen. When the crow caws at midnight, there'll be a Chrysler outside, sitting on 22s with a Bentley grill. That used to actually be my fucking car, so it's not racist. I can get you out, brother. All right, you gonna hear Drew Down playing in the window. Play it for real. You know the song.
So, my name is Philip King, Corporal Cowboy. GSF knows me by. I found security force a while back. Unfortunately,
You founded this shit? That's a badass Batman thing, though.
it was because of a loss of a very good friend of mine. It was Chris that I met first. Like I said, unfortunately, I met them at a funeral. Pulled him aside and, hey, talked to him about it, and come out to my first FTX. Everything's been great since then. Come out here, train, great group of guys.
Is this a darker me? No. Dark Herbal. We have to get away. We have to get away. We have to get you away. They're not. Oh, no.
And, they treat me like family. I treat them like family. If I need something, let somebody know. They're going to help me out to the best of their ability. If they need something, I'll let them.
You know what? The fucking U.S. government is so inept, they would probably, take this guy out, and then they're like, we need you to go in and replace him. I'm like, I don't look anything like this dude. They're not gonna fucking, we need you to go in there and replace him. And then, I show up in all his gear, but they're so racist, they're like, well, how you been? I'm like, pretty good. You guys don't see anything different about me? Nope. Black man, glasses, fat beard, checks out. Let's go. And it's like, oh my fucking god, these guys are racist as hell. I'm like 7 inches taller than this fucking dude. Actually, I might not be. I don't know how tall this guy is.
Them know I'll help them out to the best of my abilities. While I was in high school as a junior, I joined the Police Explorers program and went on to be a sheriff officer, detention officer. I don't have a military background, but I have a police background.
None of them have military backgrounds, and also you were a prison guard. That's not police background.
So, being able to train with them gives me that aspect, military aspect, but it also gives them that police aspect. It's a great group of guys. Nothing about this militia is racist at all.
I am literally here to prove that to you. My job here is to tell you that there's nothing racist about this movement. There's nothing racist about having one black guy there. You're not scared, bruh. You're not worried. Every time you walk out, you see Confederate flags and these motherfuckers just shooting guns. Come on, bruh. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'll be shitting my pants. I'll be like, one of these trees looks strong enough. I might be hanging from it if I say the wrong thing. Come on. Really, bruh? Come on.
Nothing about this militia is racist at all.
Oh, my God. I can't believe that.
We have...
He literally said he started it after fucking Barack Obama. What is it about Barack Obama that's different from all the other presidents? I don't know. Maybe it's his skin color? What? Okay. All right, fine. He just started. They're using half of it a fucking Confederate flag. What did the Confederacy fight over? Slavery. All right, whatever. All right. They're not racist. Come on, let's continue. The sky's not blue. I'm not fat. You're not black or fat. We both don't have glasses. Come on, bruh. Let's keep it moving. You're not well armed. Probably armed to the point that I'm kind of worried. Jesus Christ, fat black man.
You know, rebel, flag and whatnot, but the rebel flag is just a flag. It's a piece of cloth. It was an American flag. It wasn't the best of times, but it was an American flag. It's our heritage. It does not mean anything. It's a piece of...
It meant slavery, you asshole. You have fucking...
cloth.
Do you think that we'd be wearing patches and you wouldn't be? Put that on and wear it proudly, sir.
I can do that. How much you want for it? Well, you got a lot of people that think 3% is white supremacy. That's bullshit. Excuse my language. That's BS.
See, we got us one black to show y'all that it's not white supremacy.
We stand for the Constitution. A lot of people are trying to take basically our constitutional rights away from us. They want to take our Second Amendment away from us. I mean, we stand for that. That's what this whole thing's really about, We use our Second Amendment, to protect our First Amendment.
Yeah, bruh, this motherfucker is scary. Like, all right. It's motherfuckers like this, and I'm not saying this guy's a school shooter, but like the reason why 3%er movements and shit like that are so bad is because you get kids like this who can possibly get a little deranged and then get guns and then go fucking do something crazy, right? I mean, you know what? I take that. I will retract this. I don't think there's been a shooter from an organization like this, but I think that the same thing that these guys believe in, when unchecked, can create things like Dylan Roof, or fucking the Buffalo shooter, or like any of the last fucking, the racist school fucking shooters that are out there. Like, it's the same kind of beliefs that these guys follow. The same reason that these guys are arming up and getting ready is the same reason that, like, dudes walk into fucking, like, poor malls and start shooting black people or fucking Mexican people or anybody that's not white. So, yeah. And you're right, his Powerade bottle is, like, really funny. He doesn't even drink Gatorade. He's like, nah, well, Gatorade's like $4 extra, so we don't. It's like $4 extra, I don't. Are you getting Powerade for free? Like, what?
This whole thing's really about, We use our Second Amendment, to protect our First Amendment.
We're building the next generation. Maybe like Ironwitch said, it may not be our time, but we see that freedom is not free, even in America.
Even in America.
The country is divided. I mean, looking at it from 30,000 feet, this country is straight up divided. We've never been in this situation, not in my lifetime. But in the end, we're not going to yield. We're not going to back down one iota. And, they could take that as, anybody on the planet can take that as a threat, or we'll say it's a promise. We're gonna get moving here shortly after we get our bellies full and get cracking with the training.
Oh, Harley changed your load out.
It's gonna be some high-speed, low-drag training. We're gonna be doing hasty roadblocks, gonna be doing patrolling, gonna be doing live fire exercises. It's gonna be motivation. Motor, got a lot of motivation. All right, let's circle up, get you some real estate, get a little bit of space, arm's distance. All right, good morning.
Morning!
Morning. All right, so we're gonna get this thing kicked off right, man. We're gonna get our PT in. Yeah, the Second Amendment is under attack. We need to be...
Oh, man, I want to see that fat dude do PT. Hell yeah.
Prepared and ready to combat that. Our first exercise is going to be side straddle hops. Side straddle hops, 4-count exercise. Gandhi wrote that the darkest times in India's history is when the people did not have the right
Come on,
to bear
get fat guy
arms.
shot. Come on.
Look at Europe.
Come on. God damn it.
Look
No, I
at
want
the,
to see fat guy do it.
influx
I want to
of,
see them titties
refugees
jump,
and all
fat
the
man.
terrorist attacks going on in France.
Yeah, there we go. Get
You
it.
see these videos where the terrorists are running the streets.
That was me.
Whether it's with machetes.
That was
or,
me during football practice.
And the poor people in France, all they can do is pick up their cell phone and video it. I'm saying, you know, if this is America, drop the damn cell phone and put 2 shots in his freaking chest and end it. Shot!
Wait.
I'm saying the poor are running the streets going on in France, and you see these videos where the terrorists are running the streets, you know, whether it's with machetes or AK-47s.
Oh, he's talking about the video
in
in
France. People in
France.
France, all they can do is pick up their cell phone and video it. I'm saying, you know, if this is America, drop the damn cell phone and put 2 shots in his freaking chest and end it.
There's nothing that's like, you know what, you're right. Don't you wish that in every shooting there was a guy that came out with guns and like 4 other people just started shooting, right? Bow, bow, bow. Because that really helps with, like, you know, in certain cases, sure. Okay, so when you have extra shooters on, like, the site of a shooting, it may sound good, but in actuality, it can cause a lot more harm than good, right? If you're just looking statistically. Like, you might think, oh, these people might not have died, or those same people could have died, and the guy who came with the gun could have also gotten killed by the police, and then he might have been considered an accomplice, or they don't know who the actual shooter is. They might take you out and think that the issue is resolved when the actual school shooter is still putting in work. You know, you could fucking just shoot somebody that's not a school shooter because, you know, you're not really trained with a gun, and even just going out with your fucking friends and shooting shit in the forest. That sounds more like a fun camping trip than it does sound like, yeah, we're getting ready for military shit. Like, honestly, so, like, maybe it's not best if Tom, Dick, and fucking George just jump out with their fucking M4s the next time somebody wants to fucking, you know, go on a shooting spree. You know, maybe it's best to, like, lock down if that's the only thing you can do, or get out of the situation as fast as possible. You know, that's just my thoughts on it. Like, if you're in a fucking perfect position where you walk through the door, you have a gun, you see the fucking dude about to execute a child, am I telling you not to take the shot? No, I'm not. I'm just saying that, like, if you hear a bunch of shots go off, don't instantly draw your fucking pistol and start wading into danger. Like, that's what I'm saying. Anyway.
Drop the damn cell phone and put 2 shots in his freaking chest and end it. Shot! Exercise. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Buddy up.
Fat man.
When you look at our group, it's not just about if something's going to happen with the government or if this is going to happen. Or
your name is Corporal Rambo, okay? You have no fucking... The one chick's name was Harley Quinn. Are you serious right now?
Or if a war's going to happen. That really don't matter to us. If a hurricane hits tomorrow, we're going to be there. So it's not just about, you know, standing up and acting big and bad or nothing like that. Like I said before, it's about the people.
Warning.
I am so glad that we have the dumbest group of Americans preparing for battle, just completely armed in the forest. That nothing makes me feel safer, nothing makes me happier than knowing that these fucking out of shape assholes, who most of them probably didn't even graduate high school, are just out here with thousands of dollars, probably tens of thousands of dollars worth of like weaponry and ammo and fucking just like, ugh. Thank you, America. This is what you have wrought upon us.
Warning. This is a secured area. Go back to where you came from.
Moving!
Going hot?
But these four Mexicans are really trying to get across this border, aren't they? I assume that that's what they are when they said go back to where you came from, or maybe that's just me, because it could be Africa. Oh no, it's not Africa specifically, because they have the one fat black dude there that looks like me. Awesome.
All right, for you guys that haven't been assigned yet, bring it over here real quick. So obviously we're gonna need a 2-man search team. So let me get 2 volunteers real quick. Got 1, blackout, 2. All right, I need at least 1 tango. Give me 2 tangos. What we're about to do now is conduct a hasty roadblock. We're simulating that the shit has hit the fan. So you'll be in charge of our detainment area right here. Our first objective is to make it safely to the RP. Once we get to the RP, is going to be to secure the area. Then any vehicle traffic that we have coming through our...
Yeah, remember when Joe Exotic was riding in the fucking helicopter and they were shooting shit into the fucking water? That's basically what these assholes are doing.
Perimeter will
These assholes are funding themselves.
have to go through a roadblock.
Turn off the vehicle! Drivers! Turn off the vehicle! Stop the vehicle! Turn the car off! Alright, keep your hands on the fucking wheel! Step out of the vehicle! Keep your hands where I can see them.
Yeah, I'm watching you with that laser on me. What the hell?
Hands on your head! Come on now. Put your hands against the car.
I pray to God every day that I do not have to use these skills for any reason.
I do too, because you're not, because then once the shit really hits the fan, you'll realize you're not developing skills. You're just playing make-believe in the fucking woods.
But I'm also preparing my daughter over there in case it happens during her time, and we're protecting what my father also.
Hey, what's up, Anna?
What these men that have
How was the
served have
movie?
been fighting for. You cannot give up on that, because then you're letting somebody else define your liberty, your freedom, your rights. No.
Stand by. Going hot.
Was it bad enough to make people pass out in the theaters?
I just got off of work. I'm a paralegal and do bankruptcies.
No,
Pretty cool
are you
job, get to help out a
fucking
lot of
kidding
people
me?
using my wits, my legal jurisprudence.
Could you imagine? It's like you're at the worst time in your fucking life. You're breaking up with your fucking wife. She's coming after you for everything. And it's just like the one paralegal's like, psst, psst. Hey, buddy. Hey. I got something you might be interested in, friend. And then he just slides him like a 3%er card. He's like, we meet in the forest once a month for some fun times. If you know what I'm saying. He's like, I'm not gay, bro. He's like, it's not a gay thing. Not at all. We are a group of like-minded individuals that get together and defend democracy and the republic. He's like, I'm also not racist. We have a fat black man. He's like, you guys do. And then instantly they have a new fucking 3%. They're all just divorced, angry people. This makes perfect
today
sense.
We're in Henry Square, McDonough, Georgia. This is the site of recent controversy with people asking that the statue of Colonel Zachary be taken down. There's a lot of talk, sweeping the nation about tearing down everything that represents the Confederacy, everything that represents
slavery, sure. No.
The way things are
No, unless you're completely saying that the South is slavery and slavery is the South. Is that what you're saying, white man?
Confederacy, everything that represents the South, and the way things are looking in Henry County, D. Clemens and the Board of Commissioners,
Awesome.
We believe and we anticipate are going to be advocating for the removal this Confederate statue. It's the same group of people that are basically Antifa members themselves, or basically BLM members themselves. They're just occupying higher office, and they're getting their foot soldiers to do all the dirty work. But they're all, fighting for the same cause, the same, bullshit belief that everything Southern, everything Confederate, has to be removed because it's associated with slavery.
See, now you put up that straw man, and I put up this. Yes, not everything Southern has to do with slavery, but Confederate generals are literally fought for slavery. So take the motherfuckers down. Yes, no question. Go fuck yourself.
It's ignorant, it's fascist, and it's straight up terrorism is what it is. It's straight up terrorism for a group of people to go out and destroy property and injure people, on any side.
It's funny because these are the same assholes that don't want critical race theory to be taught in class, because they're like, you just trying to make America seem like we're just a bunch of racist white folks that just took power away from people. And it's like, that's fucking history. That's what happened. You came to fucking America. There were Native Americans here. You wiped them out. Sure, smallpox did most of the job, but you wiped the rest of them out, and then you fucking took the land, made it yours, then went over to Africa, took some brown people, right, brought them back over here, made them work in the fields, and then when the people in the North who didn't have as many slaves were like, hey, slavery's wrong, you maybe shouldn't do this, they were like, we're gonna fight you to the fucking death so that we can keep fucking slavery. And then, you want to sit here and say, well, the Confederate flag is not about slavery, and neither is the Confederacy. The whole thing, while sure, it wasn't about, also, welcome to the stream, I'm just, I'm going off, all right? I'm going off about 3%ers right now. And it's like, I'm not saying everything in the South has to do with slavery. I'm saying that the Confederate Army, right? And it was literally because the South had a much larger, in terms of economics, in terms of, I guess just economically, the South was like miles ahead of the North because the South had fucking slavery, right? That's why because all of the work was done for free after they had the one-time payment, right? So, all right. God, I'm going off on a fucking rant. Also, welcome, Crumb. Jesus. All right. That's just my whole thing, right? But it's like, you can go off on fucking, the South doesn't just mean slavery. We want all these Confederate general statues to stay up. All right, fine, fuck it. Let's teach the history then. Let's teach critical race theory, right? Let's teach the history to the kids. Well, we don't need to get into all that. And it's like, okay, so you just want to be selective about, cool, go fuck yourself. Let's not do that.
The spectrum, but again, the bigger portion of that lies with the alt-left and these marches that I've been seeing across the country.
The alt-left, I've never fucking even heard, yeah, bro, you drive an Avalanche. That's the bitchiest truck I've ever seen in my life. That's the truck for people who...
We met in 2000 at college. So we've been together.
Man, he... Oh, he was really out there for dating an Asian chick, huh? I bet they were like, you didn't see that coming.
17 years. A lot of people like the group is racist or somehow connected to the white supremacist groups or anything like that, and that's so not true. He really hates racism more than anything. He's the first one who would defend, everybody, no matter what skin color they are.
Oh, snap. We're only a month away from a possible government shutdown. Did you know that? President Trump is saying we're going to build a wall, and if they don't put money in the bill to build the wall, shut it down.
I need to
shut down the government. Can you imagine that? That'd be so awesome. Shut it down, lock the doors, don't let them come back, and build the wall.
Okay.
That'd be
Just
sweet,
say
right?
side up.
No matter what happens, it's better than Obama. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
That was-
I wonder, do you take credit for like Trump's very low unemployment rate? Because that actually was Obama, you know. Those were trends that were continued. Those were trends that were started in the Obama administration, and then that continued on. But then Trump took credit for that, and you know, never mind.
That was good. Thank you, Mommy.
Thank you. Do you ever clean up the kitchen for me?
Yeah.
Kayla's gonna do her speech. She's gotta practice.
All right.
Hello, fellow Beta members. I'm running for Beta Club president. The reason I'm running is because I want our club to be the
Guy has a beautiful family, though, man. Can't knock him on his family. It looks like he's a family man. Looks like he takes care of his shit. I mean, his politics are fucked up. But yeah, he looks like he's taking care of his family and he's taking care of his shit. So I'm not going to knock him on that. That's a man right there. But, I mean, he's wrong. It doesn't make him any less wrong. But, like, I don't know, I can have a conversation with this guy. Like, I don't have any kind of hate towards him or anything. Just want to put that out there. I'm just going to talk shit about him, though. Like, yeah. Most people I talk shit about, I don't necessarily have hate towards. Oh, yeah. Media in America is trash. That is correct. There's misinformation fucking everywhere. On CNN. I mean, you got to look into shit
best
yourself.
club this school has ever had.
And not just YouTube videos. I mean, YouTube videos can be a part of your research, but, like, quantify the shit, right? Like, if you're watching somebody over and over again, verify the shit that he says. And maybe get to a point where it's like, okay, I'm not going to check everything he says because he seems like he's making sense. But, you know, fucking question everything. I need to finish this video because I almost have to get off.
We are the future and we need to be prepared.
If I'm getting off,
I
I'm
would
not
like
rating.
to see all of us come together and build up our weaknesses, our confidence, and our friendships. So join me and let's get started. Vote Kayla Hill, a beta choice for a beta tomorrow. Thank you.
Yeah, man, you got to fact check that shit.
All right, guys.
And then also, oh man, because then there's like the idea that you start, because you'll learn something wrong and then you'll start using like improper sources to fucking re-emphasize how fucking wrong you were. Reinforce is the word I'm looking for. You reinforce your wrongness with fucking bullshit sources, and then you end up like, you know, in a 3%er group.
Good night.
Kayla girl.
Don't we
Sweet dreams.
You too.
Sometimes he's come home and he'll say something like, well, I'm done. I've had it, you know. They just ripped me to shreds or said anything that's so false and I've just had it.
Who
But
ripped
then
you to
he'll
shreds?
calm down and think about it. And I think he feels like the fight's worth the fight. And then he'll go back into it and he'll do it again because
What happened?
he just feels like
Is there
he wants to
beeping?
reach somebody, even if it's just one person that he managed to get through to. That's enough for him.
Oh, okay. All right. Maybe me? Let me see. I didn't hear anything.
The Patriot movement is splintered.
I just allowed that in my
And,
stream. Now I'm on the list.
They split for a lot of petty reasons.
No, it's fine.
More or less, it's
I didn't even realize.
screw
I was
this
like, why
guy.
did it stop?
Me and my friends are leaving. You know, I came in with this guy, I'm leaving with that guy, and I'm taking 2 or 3 with me. If they break off from me, they basically imitate, you know, what I've done. And for what it's worth,
See, that's the problem. You get one fucking group of crazy motherfuckers, and then it's just like, well, I believe all this, but I don't necessarily think we should murder all Mexicans. What? You don't think we should? Oh no, we can't get behind you, Christopher. See, you were about something else, and now you're about something different. And then they split off because they're about murdering all Mexicans, and then it's like. You get when you get into crazy ideological bullshit like this, then that's what's gonna happen. And then the two sides start fucking warring against each other, and then they've all been trained terribly, so they're all doing terrible tactics in the woods trying to fight each other, and it's gonna look like the worst war movie you've ever seen, with all the actors that are fucking just out of shape and just overweight and just very tired, not really able to shoot well. It's too hot. Most of them want to go home. Oh, God, I hope that's not what happens. But, I mean, that's looking like it.
probably left behind a lot of, probably 10 different freaking individual groups. And my character has often led to the downfall of 3% Security Force because I trust people way too much, way too quick.
That's funny. A former member of the Georgia 3%ers, Michael Ramos, was filmed beating a counter-protester during the Unite the Right rally in Charlottesville. We went over that rally. That was fun. Oh, was he the one? He was the one. Yeah.
Ferocious attack. Is he a white supremacist?
No, he's not a white supremacist. He's unstable.
Hill told me that's why he kicked Ramos out of the militia after a year.
For the record, I quit the militia because he does not have a stable mind for leadership.
Bruh, this is...
And almost everybody else, they don't want the media in on it. And so it kind of divides the camp right there. That's another reason for people to divide. It's, we don't talk to media because we know that they're gonna hack us and make us look like, dumbasses
or just show that you are in fact dumbasses. Like, that's all that they're doing. They're showing the truth.
And then the media has created this big tornado in a little freaking teacup. And they no doubt they sensationalized what they saw. So it's kind of weird, I mean, I'm nothing really. I mean, I'm just Chris Hill up in the freaking attic, doing my shit in the computer and fucking running around on the weekends, doing target practice. But I guess some people are interested. It's resonating with some people. Somebody out there is gonna watch this video and it's gonna resonate with them. Like, I know where that dude's coming from. I'm a 3%er. I go out and I prepare for worst case scenario. It's out there, no doubt.
Yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. All right, see ya.